This is how I increased organic revenue by 61%. So basically what we have here is an e-commerce site. I've been working with them for a little bit of time here. As you can see from the dashboard, this is last quarter compared to previous periods. So what makes this really unique is that actually while organic revenue, as you can see here, is up 39,000, a little bit over more than 39,000 and 61%, organic traffic and total users hasn't changed. It's basically remained flat. So 0.8% increase essentially. So this is why I bring this up, because organic traffic is not the only metric that you want to be following when doing SEO. So the key here is to focus on revenue. So during this period, not a whole lot changed in terms of output. It was just more so about the priorities. So how I prioritize the content strategy, how I prioritize the keywords that I was going after for new content, and then also editing existing content. That's really differentiator. So on average, I was publishing about 20 articles per month, 2022 roughly about that, give or take, and then also updating about five existing blog articles, and during that period also rewriting product descriptions. But that's an ongoing thing with e-commerce, as you know, and it's a little bit easier now with ChatGPT. You can ask me about that. But the key here is really what I noticed is that it was mostly from blog content. So building blog content around your best products, your best categories, your best collections, and so on, right? So what I noticed is that there were certain products and certain categories that were converting really well, even unrelated to organic traffic. So of course, that's where the focus should be with writing content. And within those categories, a lot of the content is actually, best X for Y, say for example. So if you're in the fishing niche, best fly fishing rod for beginners, something along those lines. And then you can go in there and go and promote all your products, right? Now, the big thing that I see a lot of people doing when they try this approach is that they don't make it easy for the user to then buy the product. I see nice blog content on e-commerce sites, but there's no buttons. It's hard. You got to scroll through, you got to do all these different things. Make buttons on there, make it easy for people to buy and move forward. So now, one of the reasons why organic traffic did actually stay the same as well, as you can see, it's pretty flat here, is because while we were still increasing content, it's because we had a lot of content on the blog that was getting a lot of traffic but wasn't generating leads. So because we have limited resources, we can't be updating every single article every month. We had to keep it at a cap of about 5 and publishing, say, 20 new ones. So the focus was 100% on just what was working, basically. So I wasn't afraid to let some blog articles, drop in traffic a little bit. They were going to go down. That's fine, because it's really about the content that's converting. So that's really the focus here. So as you can see now, there is some, for this to really work, you need to have conversion data. You can't just, that's why e-commerce, I always recommend for e-commerce and for SEO is having some sort of conversion data, having some sort of idea of the direction that you want to go. And that's definitely going to make your strategy much more effective moving forward. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to message me in the chat. If you'd like a free video audit, I'd be more than happy to look at your site and give you some quick wins, actionable advice. Message me in the chat. I appreciate your time. Thank you.